favorite beer. I like this beer a lot. Hey there, hey, it's my favorite beer. This is the fresh cut from Peak. I'm not lying, it might be my favorite beer right now. This is its dry hop Pilsner. I'm going to tell you a little story about how I came to know this beer. But first, let's open it with its magic. Right? I can't wait. Story in a moment. It's so good. Hey there. Bonk. Are you getting this gloriousness? The fresh cut? Listen, folks. If you like beer or things that are good, this is something you need to know. Good googly moogly. It's so good.
You love the Peak.
I do love the Peak. There's no being objective about it. It doesn't matter what I drank or ate before. It doesn't matter what's coming after. This is a beautiful beer. There is a peakness, right? There's something that is distinctly peak that I taste in the after swallow, right? Regardless of which of their products I'm having, once I swallow and the air clears through my nose, then there's peak. And it's most represented in this beer. And that's a very important part of the beer experience, I think. It's when it hits your palate, it's as you drink it, and then it's what happens thereafter. And it's just glorious, glorious, and then glorious with this guy right here. Like any special introductions, you know, that first meeting sticks in your mind. So this was in New York City, and one of my best music buddies in the world, who was living in Boston, his band was coming to play at a popular venue in New York City. So I said, sure, I'm going to come see you, no problem. So, Peak. And I show up a little early because it's a popular place, you know, it's a popular time, and I wanted to make sure to get a good seat, a good position in the house and stuff. So I get there, and at the wee bar, I believe they only had 2 beers, some, you know, popular domestic beer that's not worth mentioning or remembering, and then this Peak Organic, and I'd never heard of it before, so of course I said, let me try this Peak Organic. And I remember getting it from them, from the bar. It's a very emotional experience this day, you see.
Clearly.
And I remember getting the beer and thinking, that's cloudy and delicious. I had a lot on my mind that night.
Did you?
I did, a lot.
How long ago was it?
This had to have been 2010, 2011.
So this was just before you met me.
This was around the time I met you. That's exactly right.
Very interesting.
Perhaps there were many things
On your mind.
on my mind at the time. And I remember going for just drinking the beer without really thinking about it. And then, bam! Then all of a sudden, all my worries and woes, all my focus, all my feelings and emotions of the world they evaporated like that.
Like that?
Like that.
Really?
Nothing could have preoccupied my mind after that first glorious, impressionable sip. Pete took my worries away. It helped me become one with the evening. And I'm sorry to say that my boy is no longer in that band. He's still my boy. He's still my guy. But no longer is that band. But I will never, ever, ever forget that night. Because, you know, where normally if I have a new beer, I try to stay focused on it so I remember it. I didn't have to. That beer remembered me. Because I'm a speed racer.
Is that why?
How's it going? I'm still riding on a fresh cut high. What? It's true. I love me some Peak.